Testing. Oh yeah, that works. Live streaming double doses. Yeah, I'll look at that later. Let me open up the chat just in case. If it says that I'm live over there. No thumbnails, unfortunately. Surprise stream. Let's see if it works. We're gonna. No, it doesn't say working on Purgatory Academy. Alright, cool, that's good. What does it look like? It looks fine. It looks fine. Let me look at that. Hey, Bree Bree, what's going on? It's been a while. It's sure been a while. Let me see if I can put on some background music. Alright, freaking YouTube video that I've been watching and the tabs. You're gonna get replaced with Nintendo music to play in the background while I draw. How you been? How you been? Oh, wait, hold up. Can you... Yeah, you can hear me. That's fine. I don't even have my thing closed, my door closed. Whatever. Whatever. Let's see if the other thing works. Maybe the stream. Yeah, I hope the chat works. I'm gonna believe that the chat works. And put on some background music. That'll get myself a copyright strike. Oh no. Oh no, that's not that. Sorry, I usually listen to YouTube videos on like 2x speed, like a maniac. Alright, now I'm here. Okay. Yo, Ashley, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. I just lag so hard, man. Sorry about that. I haven't experienced this kind of lag in a while. Goodness gracious. But how's everybody doing tonight? Yes, it is absolutely nighttime. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. Oh shoot, wrong thing. Probably gonna be a short stream because I was like debating on whether or not I should finish the 2 pages today. Well, tonight. Because I've just been working on this non-stop all day. But I was like, you know what? I made it this far, I might as well, like, go all the way. Besides, this took enough time. This took enough time for me to be like, might as well bring it on home. You're doing turtles? What does that mean? Oh, Ashley, if you're unaware, I'm doing the dual stream today. So it's gonna be the vertical chat and the horizontal chat. That's gonna be going on. Haven't done that in a while. I haven't streamed in like months. Like, and I don't know. I feel like I feel pretty good. Oh, is that new slang? Hey Brandon, what's going on? Is turtles your new slang, like yummers or oh, what was another thing? Scrumptious. One of your Gen Alpha slang. Not much. That's good. That's good. So glad you're doing good, Brayden. I don't know. Maybe I should stream again. Actually, no. After I finish Persona, I probably should be streaming again. I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's a good reason for me to do it. Before, I wanted to stream because I wanted to get monetized. Now that I reached like 1,000 subscribers, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe. Maybe I should just try to go outside a little bit more. And so far, people like it when I go outside. I like it when I go outside. It's just been snowing, and people in the South don't know how to drive in the snow, so I gotta be safe. It's so crazy to me how you got 1,000 subs. I'm so proud they've grown up so fast. Thank you. Yeah, that was absolutely an endeavor. Getting to 100 subs, 1,000 subs. Ah man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But there's still snow on the road, so I don't have school tomorrow again. Oh, congrats. Well, I say congrats like you did anything. Like you made snow or something. But that's good news. You get to chill out and watch internet videos and watch my entire catalog all over again. Oh yeah, and I decided to change what was it? My video editing software to DaVinci Resolve. So I want to make new videos using that software. Hold up. So I'll learn a little bit better. Yeah, learning using that software, so I'll learn how to do whatever I'm thinking while drawing. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. Doing this on autopilot all over again. But yeah. I think after the whole TikTok ban thing, I was like, you know what? I kind of hate the idea that all my source files is gonna disappear alongside this app if it ever goes under. So I'm gonna go to DaVinci Resolve. Or I know that's not gonna happen. Hey, Way, what's going on? How would I... Lo Chong Clon Way. Yeah, what's going on, Way? So after the whole TikTok ban scare, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna use any of the ByteDance stuff. Because I'm like, that kind of sucks. Big time. So, what I plan on doing in the future is making a series of videos just talking about the comic. Mostly about, like, why people should read it. I'm going to do, like, a little listicle video. But it's probably going to be in a series of shorts that I'll take the audio and like make a full video, and the full video will be a compilation of the shorts, but edited in a 16:9 format. You actually, speaking of TikTok, that has me thinking about the influencers I met. I mean, they all expose themselves. Wait. That has me thinking about the influencers. They all expose them. What do you mean they all expose themselves? Illegally exposing themselves? That's no good. Nobody should expose themselves in public. And that's what the internet does. Makes you do crazy things, I suppose. But yeah, I think the next couple of videos I'm gonna make will be shorts. Just to test out what I can do with DaVinci Resolve. So like they were like, since TikTok is getting banned, and like the videos they were talking about how they are practically scamming the viewers. Oh, those things. Oh, that kind of stuff. That's I get what you're talking about. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess when you're in a site that encourages fast clout, you got people that want to get fast money, and the best way to get fast money is scamming people. I guess that's just how it is. That's just how it is. People not making genuine products, genuine things to help out the people who like their content. It's a story as old as time, really. Very sad. Not ideal, if I do say so myself. What the heck? Why is it not working? Oh, wrong. Wrong layer. Oh, that's better. But what can you do? What have you learned from all the TikTokians exposing themselves? Because to me, I wouldn't trust a single one of them. That's crazy. There we go. Yeah, I know. I know. To me, it's kind of wild in my head. I'm just unfazed because in some way, you see it coming, and it's not like you're gonna give them your full trust anyway. Yeah, for real. It's kind of hard to if I learned anything from like trying to sell things on the internet, it's that people it's really hard to get people to trust you. I guess in my experience, or at least be interested in what you make. But I'm still trying to figure out how to remedy that. I really have no I really don't like the idea of scamming people, so I'm probably not good at it either. Like, for real, the amount of effort that people put into scamming other people, it could literally make pretty good products. It could make something cool to benefit the world, but they just choose not to, and that's unfortunate. Oh, geez. That scared me. What the heck?
Fortnite Kid just subscribed on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, Fortnite Kid. That that made me jump. Oh, I forgot I had that on. Uh, you know when you get scared? Oh, what the heck happened? What's that? What's that? Oh, thank you, Fortnite Kid. Just subscribe. Double shout out. Oh man. You know when like you get like startled and like your peripheral vision, like not per yeah, in your peripheral vision like dims. Like there's a vignette in your vision when you get startled. It's like it was like that. I forgot I had that on. Man. I just jumped so bad. I don't know if I could turn that down. Oh, what the heck was that? I don't like that. Thank you, Fortnite Kid. Oh, man. Let me check. Oh my gosh. That's uncool. You know what? I'm not gonna do anything about it until it gets annoying. Until I get like so many subscribers from live streaming, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep it on. Pretty sure it's just a one-time thing anyway. Oh wait. Oh, actually, back on the topic of new editing programs, I started using Alright Motion to edit / tween. Oh, sick. The last video that I made about quitting animation kind of made me think about going back into animation. What's happening? Hey, Angel, what's going on? Welcome to the chat again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure only the first time subscribers. Okay. I was thinking like maybe I can like go back to animating, but then I'm like, why? Literally, why? So, not doing that. But, big but. No, I'm just gonna do different kinds of content on YouTube. I really have to be more conscious about what kind of content that I create. Before I was just like making content just to make content, and then I notice that works sometimes and it doesn't work other times. But what was very interesting to me, right, is people responding to the videos. I feel like I'm finally good enough to make unedited videos. Like, well, not say unedited, but like less edited videos, right? Not highly edited videos. I'll just say that. Like the last 2 videos that I made, and they've been received pretty well. Because like the last one that I made, it's still getting views like steadily, and that really never happened before. So I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Let's see if I can do something like that still. But then I'm like, oh man, I really don't know what to talk about. That's why I would do the live stream highlights. But the thing about the live stream highlights is, I guess YouTube doesn't push it as much. And I think that's probably because of the click-through rate is bad. That's one thing I kind of noticed, right? With the recent video, like I think that has like the highest click-through rate that I ever had. It's like 5% or something like that, or like a little bit below 5%. And because of that, YouTube is still pushing it around. However, it's the view duration's pretty low, pretty low. So maybe I can work around that. Yeah, still gotta make the rope burn. Make the show that it's a hole in the wall. Hi. I started practicing animation. Actually, it's kind of difficult but I'm getting there. So yeah, YouTube is kind of has to fix their algorithm. It's always changing. I'm not really thinking about it anymore. I'm not thinking about the algorithm anymore, to be honest. I think that's like a very freeing thought. Yeah, I saw that you accidentally said hi. Yeah, I'm not really thinking. Yeah, I'm not really thinking about. Wait a second. Man, I'm so inconsistent with this series. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna try drawing. Let's see. Like this comic takes place in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the funniest thing is that like even when I go to the heart of Charlotte, there's a few tall buildings, but it's not like I'm drawing it like it's New York or something. Like it has like a copious amount of skyscrapers. Where when I look at Google Maps, it's like only the center has it. It's kind of funny. So I gotta make sure to constantly draw like flatlands and trees. It's a little hilly, but not really. Just something to keep track of. Yeah, I would say like the main thing why I just haven't been streaming as much is just streaming. Is like playing Persona. Like I still work on the comic. I never really stopped working on the comic, honestly. I never been to Charlotte, Charlotte. Charlotte. I think I've mostly been to Kitty Hawk, Moyoc, and whatnot. Okay. What am I? Okay. Had a brief thought of, man, what am I doing? I'm glad that you're staying on drawing your book. Oh yeah, I've always been drawing on the book. And I never really stopped. There was a short period where I haven't drawn in a while, but that was mostly due to travel. And wait, was there a time? Yeah, there was a time that I haven't drawn in a while. But I think that was, yeah, I think that was just mostly just travel, and I was around family a lot. Yeah, that was like at like December, Christmas and New Year's. I haven't drawn a lot during that time. But now I'm home. Like, I just been trying to get back into the swing of things. One thing I don't like is I've been working on like these 10 pages for like 20 for almost a month, and I'm like, I used to be faster than this. Like, I know that I'm faster than this. So I'm just forcing myself to try to finish these pages. Like 2 pages a day, because I've been, like I said, I've been working on these 10 pages for like almost a month. But yeah, the slowdown's mostly just me trying to get back on the horse. Maybe I've been, I don't know, anymore. I'm mostly in Kuritakuk. Okay. I'm drawing along with you. Alright, I get you. Nice. And congratulations again on your first book, Angels. Very cool, very cool. Oh wait, I don't think the chat windows displays. Oh, it does. It does. It displays. Nice. Oh, welcome to the chat, Lemay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no problem. I think with this year, well, I think one thing that I've learned the most last year is that I don't think I don't need to be a part of any group or follow people that I don't need to follow. Like this year, yeah. I guess with this year, I guess I said that's what I really need to say. Because it's funny, because like every time I want to be a part of some community, there's always some sort of fallout. Oh yeah, and don't meet your don't meet your heroes or people you look up to. I think Bree says. I think one of the things I appreciate about your art is that no one's like built the exact same way, and to me, it's like the viewer's perspective makes them feel more human. You know, add some life to it. Oh, huh. I haven't really thought about that. I don't really think about that too much. I mostly just think I usually just draw everybody with the exact same build, or usually in if they're taller. Then I think about like how if they're taller than one another comparatively, and just I think about their personalities a lot. And a person's personality is really built into how they, what's the word? How they present themselves. Angel says, I shared your book with my coworkers, and they dig it. Yeah! Also, they didn't realize that people create outside of the mainstream. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't really understand. A lot of people don't really... a lot of people don't really... can't really comprehend that stuff like this can be done by a single person. Heck, I didn't even think that like comics could be made by one person until I looked at manga. You know what I mean? So I guess it's understandable. Very understandable. I'm really considering like buying a t-shirt that says ask me about my comics on like the back, because every time I go out to like a convention or any public gathering, I have a design that says ask me about my comics just taped to my back. So that's that's like an easy conversational starter. Conversational starter? A conversation starter. Sorry. Excuse me. That was and I was able to like sell some books that way every time I go to cons. Also, I will say check your con to see if that is allowed. Well, technically it is allowed because it's an invitation to have a conversation. But if you sell anything in the con, it is considered soliciting. Is what I've heard. But if the guys who manage the con, if they catch you doing it, and if they're cool, they probably won't care because you're not being intrusive. So the key rule is don't mess up the vibe. No, yeah, just don't mess up the vibe. Okay, let's see what I'm trying to do here. What? Oh, Angels, what comic did you show them? I suppose Purgatory Academy. You know what's funny? I notice a lot of when I go out. I notice a lot of guys like Chimera Island, and like they aren't furries at all. And I constantly think about, I forgot who said this. It was probably Lamai who said this, but I think it has to do with how I draw animal characters. that doesn't give a furry vibe. Purgatory Academy. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But Purgatory Academy is such a yeah. It's like I'm so glad people like Purgatory Academy a lot too, especially for my first idea. Okay, I'm trying to draw. Let's see if I can do this right. Do like pew, pew, pew. Something like that. I don't know what to draw. Someone help me. Draw your favorite Purgatory Academy character. Did you enjoy the snow? Yeah. Like it goes away like really quickly. It goes away like really quickly. I don't know why I say stuff like that. I don't think that's even proper English. But I still enjoy the snow. Like, it hasn't snowed in years. It feels like it hasn't snowed in years actually. It hasn't snowed in a while. I think being consistent and sharing your progress really helps on YouTube. Also, sharing the progress on your next book builds trust. Oh, Bree says, "How many inches of snow did you get?" I think it was just not a lot. It was like 1 inch, pretty much 1 inch. It melted so quickly. It stuck because it was so darn cold, but it melted pretty quickly. Because like as soon as the sun goes out, yeah, everything melts. It really hasn't snowed in years. Ah, sorry. Oh yeah, because it isn't sharing the process. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm trying to do. Like my new strategy with sharing my content is, or at least sharing the comic, is explaining the philosophies but behind every character, or the series, or the series as a whole, so I can get people interested in the story instead of just showing them snippets of the story itself, the comic itself. Because what I notice when I'm talking to people, face to face, I tell them the story behind the story, and that's usually what gets them involved in reading it. Because what I was doing before, I was just like posting the story, posting my work in progress, even though that's good for like B-roll, and that's good for like that's good like content to have. You know what I mean? To have in your backlog. But what I learned is talking, like showing like what a story means to you, or why you created X, Y, and Z, or what does X, Y, and Z mean within that story. I noticed that people relate to that a lot better than catching a snippet on the internet. So because we are like smaller, we're more independent. We are like, well, I would say like because we are like smaller, more independent. We have to think about it differently than how companies do it, like how like shonen or like TV companies do it. Like I guess the method I used previously was more like a channel surfing method where if there's like a cool snippet, then people will be interested. But I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's as a good idea as I thought anymore, because I don't think people will appreciate or understand the meaning behind what's going on. I just don't have the wow factor in my comics to have that, to invoke that reaction. You know what I mean? So that's why that's going to be like a pivot with my content this year. So my autocorrect is my autocorrect. I'm going to lose my chromosomes. I'm sorry. Right. I got snow as well. I got a solid 5 inches of snow, and sometimes 8 depending on where I stepped. Oh dang. That sounds like a blast. Because they are already established, and us as indie creators, we have to build up the trust. I don't think trust is that. Here's my hot take. I don't think trust is that integral, because people fall for scams so many times. I think people just want a good story, and getting people into your main. You have to give a good presentation, or in other words, you have to give people a good story to be involved in the story that you want to give them. We're in the business of entertainment, and marketing is another sense of entertainment. And I think what indie creators do well, but they miss the mark a lot, is the sense of presentation. Of like, this is what this story means. Like, this is why you need to read the story. This is my theory. I'm like making content saying like, you need to read XY story. You need to read this story now. This is what you will get out of this story. I could be wrong. Check the story out and tell me what you think about it. The story is like free to read. Da, 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 da. Check it, like read it and tell me what you think about it. Tell your friends. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Hey, happy birthday, Mr. Catbutface. Bree says, it was a blast, but I'm almost got frostbite on my grippers. That's no good. Yeah, gotta protect your grippers. You gotta put your grippers away, as they say. So, yeah, I keep saying that like, oh, I want to do that X, Y, and Z. But I'm trying to figure out like a good time to do it, because I'm still on my one page a day initiative until I'm done with this comic. I should be done like with it pretty soon, in like 2 months or something. I hope I get it done in 2 months. I think I got the idea from wanting to make make animation memes. But then I was like, no, I can't make animation memes because like there's something wrong about it. So there's something wrong about the idea of making animation memes to get people to watch to read the comics. Like the approach doesn't seem right. And that didn't sit well with me until I was like laying in my bed. I was about to like take a nap, and then I was like, oh, this is why it doesn't feel right. I'm literally not. I don't have intentions, like any intention, to get people to buy a book or read it. So like if you and like when you make something with the intention of getting people to read your book, you know, then hopefully that's what I'm thinking. That's all the theory. Then in theory, not you're gonna get more of that. Like I said, everything really comes down to presentation. I did put my dogs away, but it's now gone in my socks. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, but I really like the industry of just making independent media in general, especially like these indie comics. Because it's still very interesting how there isn't a lot of not just well documented, well off like indie comic creators, but more in the sense of indie comic creators that haven't really been that haven't made a replicatable steps of making money, if that makes sense, off their comics. Maybe that's like hidden knowledge that either nobody's done it or done it in a way that can be replicatable, or it's just hidden secret knowledge. Or something like that. I don't know. That no mortal man is supposed to know. But the whole the game of this is just really fun for me. Making comics would be cool, but I don't got that practice. I am a firm believer of talent, personally. Like, if you have a proclivity of learning you can learn some things. Yeah, you can learn. There are some things that you can learn better than others, and I think that just comes down to genetics in the sense of what kind of topics you are naturally inclined to. Like, some people really like trains. Some people really like the history. Some people like history of Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, stuff like that. I don't have that kind of patience. Okay. You're right. I misread that. But what I said is still, I know everybody was like, for a while everybody was like, "Ah, oh, man, PewDiePie, you can like anybody could do literally anything." But I'm like, "Nah. That's cool. That's really cool." I'm not saying that nobody can ever draw. If you're not good at drawing from the start, then you're not going to be good at drawing ever. Da 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 da. But if you want to do it, you can. Right? But everything is not for everyone. And people who do have the ability to draw, they're able to make things, but they don't say anything with their illustrations. Oh, that's good. I find it funny, but what you said was true. Kind of reminds me of I went to this one event called Pancakes and Booze, and I was talking to a person, and I said that and I said something along the lines of, I I literally can be a drama channel. It's not a hard thing to do, but I hate the idea of doing it, specifically for the fact that I just don't care about drama. I don't like talking about things that I can't influence, especially in my own life. Like, some people can do it. Some people do it just to get, like, to play the YouTube algorithm game. I get it. No hate towards that, right? And they use that to like funnel that attention to their comic. That is a strategy, a proven strategy. Not gonna knock that, but for me personally, I just have the interest of doing that. But what, like, going out and selling books, I notice that people really love other people who are interested, right? So if you can find a good way to show your interest to other people and get them interested in what you're interested in, that's how you're going to be able to. I can see in theory how that can help out a whole heck of a lot. I guess for the longest time, I just didn't know how to do it. I mean, on the internet specifically. But now I have this new strategy, and we'll see how it goes. Y'all, like, stay tuned, stay subscribed, because I'm gonna get experimental again. But, like, streaming has been a pretty cool way of getting people interesting. Getting people interested. Interesting. To getting people interested. But there are more effective ways. I know there are. I just know it. Also, I'm pretty glad that I don't have that I have over 1,000 subscribers, so I don't have to bug people to subscribe anymore. I don't have to go into the chat and be like, hey, if you like this live stream, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully when I get enough money, I can probably make animation memes. Like when I have like so much money to the point where I can only like the only thing I have to do with my comics is write them and do the thumbnails. I'll probably just make animation memes while like other people do all the parts of the comic that I don't want to do. Hmm. Oh yeah, guys drawing with a pencil. Oh yeah, guys drawing with a pencil. What if I do something? Something like this. Oh, that's kind of cool. That makes a little bit more sense. Stop, I said too early. Man, what are you talking about? But I gotta say, when it comes to like a drama and stuff, every time I come across like a drama video on YouTube, I get more and more vindicated on not having a Discord server. Like I don't like I'm like, there's nothing. No, there's nothing that I hear. I mean, then again, it's very whatchamacallit. Not fair, I don't know. No, it's not fair because I have a selection bias of looking at drama videos of not so fine people abusing their authority on Discord. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm pretty sure everybody in like the horizontal chat is gone, but when I went to like a con earlier this month. I found people who liked Purgatory Academy. They knew what Purgatory Academy was. already when I gave him my card, and that was like a surreal experience. That was really cool. I had the thing that says "Ask me about my comics," and I give them every time I give my whatchamacallit, my pitch. I give them my card, and they saw Purgatory Academy, and they're like, "Oh, I know what Purgatory Academy is," and I was like, "That's crazy!" Like, you know what it is? They're like, "Yeah." It's like, yeah, my friend showed me Purgatory Academy, and yeah, we all like have a Discord server, and we like have do like theories and talk about it. And I was like, that's crazy. Purgatory Academy has a fan server that I've never heard about. Oh, was it like a Comic Con or something? Yeah, it was it was an anime convention specifically. So it's kind of like a Comic Con, but it's like more anime stuff. And I was like, yo, that's nuts. Yeah, this looks way better. How am I gonna do this? This just looks bad. I think I can fix this though. Awesome sauce. It absolutely was awesome sauce. You gosh darn right it was awesome sauce. But yeah. It was a really nice it was a really nice experience. But now I just know like as time goes on, that's probably gonna be more and more that's gonna be more and more of a thing. People are gonna more and more people are gonna be like, oh, you're that you're that creator of Purgatory Academy. You're the creator. I'm like, oh shoot, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. What layer is this? Okay, cool. Oh, you're that comic guy. Funny enough, I was walking around the anime con because that's like my second year there, right? And some of the vendors they remember me from last year, and they legit call me the comic guy. It's so funny. I guess soon enough, I'm known in my area as the comic guy. That's like my unofficial title, apparently. Kind of feels good, not gonna lie, to be known as the comic guy. I know in like 20 years, and there's probably gonna be a documentary about like the art scene in North Carolina. That's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy also Masonimus is also here. Okay, random question, but what temperature do you enjoy your lemonade? I enjoy my my lemonade ice cold, mostly because I think it activates. I think cold lemonade does more for like the taste buds than warm lemonade. But lukewarm, I'm fine with. Actually, I'm fine with like not ice cold, but like room temperature, or it doesn't have to be hot. It's not warm, but like room temperature is fine. But cold or like room temperature, I can go either or. If it's like warm or hot, usually like hot citrus drinks I don't like. Hot citrusy drinks I don't like. I have to start cooking my 3-star meal. You have an awesome days, and I shall see you soon. Alright, Angels, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you stopped by and decided to chat. Wait a second, what am I doing? I prefer my lemonade in microwave. Very interesting. I don't think I'll get a good answer to why is that. So I shall take it as it is. I think lemonade hot, it alters the taste too much for me to fully enjoy it. But to each his own. Let's see if I can do a disarray. I wonder if the disarray is pretty good. Yo, I gotta take it out of my deposit. Wait, nah, money is pretty light. I'd say yeah, money is pretty light. The other day, like you was thirsty, you know, we had lemonade, so I was like throwing it. So I was like, it's snowing. Why not warm lemonade? Oh, okay. I guess that's a good reason why. That is a reason why. 13 reasons why. Let's see, how am I supposed to do this? I'm thinking about like how my looking at this is not gonna get it done any quicker. But I think this page is done. I feel like this page is done. Actually, no. I want to add something. I jokingly poured some lemonade in snow and ate it in front of my mom. And get a reaction, especially she had no idea what it was lemonade. You shouldn't just you just shouldn't be eating snow, personal. Period. I don't think that's clean. Polluted water evaporates all the same. So I've heard. So I've heard. Fact check me on that. I'm not actually. I'm not sure. I don't think snow is safe to eat. That's what I've been told. That's the impression that I get. I never had to knock on wood. Because it's fresh now. There's such thing as non-fresh snow. Actually, no. Never mind. Don't. Yeah. I know the difference. I know the difference. Never had to knock on wood, but it isn't yet. And I know it isn't good, cause you wonder if I ever had to knock on wood. One of these days, I will go on stage and do karaoke, but I have not. Weird childhood story. When I was like 6 years old, I ate a penny thinking I was gonna spew candy from my mouth in return. Where'd you get that idea from? It reminds me of standards and practices on TV. Like they can't have cartoon characters do certain things because they're called because they could be imitatable acts. It's real. Look it up. Like those candy machines that take quarters. And I thought it wouldn't work. Oh, right. Okay. I get what you're coming from with that. Every time I hear a story of when I was a kid, I used to do X, Y, and Z, I'm like, oh yeah, probably got that from somewhere. Because all we do as children is just imitate. We learn and imitate. Also for cartoons, I see that. Also for cartoons, I see that since a young child, all kids do is imitate like how a baby learns how to talk and imitate from their parents. Yeah, I remember seeing a video talking about how kids were speaking in Australian accents because they would watch Bluey all the time. So they would learn how to speak by watching Bluey. And even though they weren't Australian, they would imitate Australian accents. Because they think that's how you're supposed to say those specific words. And if I don't know if you're old enough, well, I don't know if you know that. It's not. I guess it doesn't really matter if you're old enough anymore with the age of the internet. There's like this one show I remember called the Mr. Men Show, and I remember how they would have two English dubs. One was the American English dub, and the other one was the British English dub. Because the reason why they would do that is to preserve British slangs and what's the word and mannerisms within the speech. Within British culture. Like, at first I was like, that's so weird, but then I'm like, actually, no, I get it. When I see American kids speaking Australian accents, I'm like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. I can picture that. Yeah. It makes sense. A lot of sense. I find it funny, but it still makes a lot of sense. But yeah, children are like the demographic that is so strangely sought after in entertainment. It's ridiculous. Like, I have this younger cousin who constantly imitates people because I'm not completely sure why, but it's just in our nature as children, I guess. Yeah, it absolutely is. Just how animals, like, their first instinct of knowing the world is by eating it or just putting it in their mouth. But just putting things in their mouth. Humans, we literally imitate everything. That's how we learn. We mock things. I'm lagging. Oh. Yeah, I don't think my connection is all that good. Welcome to the land of the Lagaway. Well, your lag has gone away. Dang it, I did it on the wrong layer! Or is everything so difficult for me? Draws on the wrong layer. Why do I get the toughest battles? Why, God? Why are you giving me the toughest battles? This is how. Goodness. But you're right. Because even we develop as a children to a teen to an adult, we're constantly imitating whatever, and we never stop. Exactly. To quote that one Garfield meme, you're not immune to propaganda. And within that propaganda, it could be through your friends, it could be through TV, it could be through music, literally any kind of media that you engage with, in any way that you obtain information. It informs your view of the world. To quote that Garfield meme. I love Garfield, man. I used to watch the Garfield show every day to bad looking too bad looking back. Now the animation kind of scares me. The Garfield show, was that like the CGI one? Great. Alright, I'm just drawing on the wrong layer just because now. I don't care anymore. I'm tired. It was a cartoon animated series. Yeah, was the cartoon like 3D? There was like several Garfield cartoons. Well, okay, I'm thinking about Garfield and Friends. Never mind. Yeah, Garfield show. I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that show. I know what you're talking about. I'm not leaving you in the dark this time. Very good show. Very good show indeed. To quote Pops from Adventure, to quote Pops from Adventure Time, good show. Very good show indeed. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do like a general blocking of color with this. With gray tones, I mean. One thing that I'm self-conscious about with my backgrounds is that the backgrounds are just there to fill blank space, and that's what I don't like. It doesn't feel as intentional as I would like. And what I mean by intentional, I mean like, how would I put this? I mean like it doesn't help the overall composition all too well, if you know what I mean. But when people still say they like it, they still say they like it. It's just a personal thing that I want to like grow personally, to grow on personally or something like that. If you don't want to, and like if you stop seeing flaws in your work, then you're just getting stagnant, I suppose. So I guess what they call this like hashtag a good problems or something like that. There you go. Like, what onomatopoeia would that be? I guess I'll just put slide. I hate onomatopoeias, because when I write them out, people don't know how to... People are like, what the heck is going on? My onomatopoeias are whack, and I'm like, excuse me for trying to be... Trying to be a visionary. I'm sorry. Sorry that I'm trying to change the game. Sorry that I'm a genius. So he's like running on a walk, right? He's running on the side of a building. These suggestions suck. What are some of the suggestions? Thud, thunk, clomp, tap. Clomp. Man, who cares? I don't care. I'm not getting... I have no editor. I might put whatever onomatopoeias I want. There is no standard. Oh man, this is still cool. Like, boom, dosh. I'll do like. Boom. Dosh. I don't know what I'm gonna draw. Your favorite Purgatory Academy character. Ugh. Now, what layer was this on? I already did that though. Oh. Draw your favorite Garfield character. That's not Garfield. Odie. He's always my favorite. With a cat emoji. I always like the dog. Says with a cat emoji. I don't know. That gives me fake Odie fan vibes. It's giving fake Odie fan. I'm not sure. They don't have they don't have cool dog emotes. uh Odie fan for life. Responds in cat emotes. Now this might be the. Let me check. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the last thing I have to make. I'm sure they have dog emotes. That's a doggy mode, yeah. It's something. Let me check. Okay, let me do fill bucket tool. Oh my goodness, why is it taking so long? Ugh. Why is art taking so long? I like your stuff, yeah? What's going on? Hope you're having fun. I am, thank you. Excellent connection. I had to check my connection. Yeah, thank you. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I'm almost done. I am almost done. I think what I'm going to do... I absolutely have to draw Eric with beat up clothes. But I'm going to do that with on like a final edit. But yeah, I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Like your stuff. Yeah. I remember, wait, Bree says, I remember as a kid, I used to think Odie was awesome. Like, I thought he was the main character. I don't know why. I get that. Odie was the one that was going through real adversity because of Garfield. So I can see where you got that from. That's going well. Nice. Glad to hear that. Let me think. I mean, I guess I can add the beat up tattered clothes. That shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't be too hard anyway. Just cosmetic stuff. Let's see if I can draw some, like his pants getting all ripped up. Odie is so yellow. I just realized how yellow he is. Whoa, watch that tone. We don't condone racism in this chat. But no, I get you. You know what? I'm gonna make this shorter. You know what? You lost a pants leg. Now let's try to fix this. Oops, there are my pants after my pet. After the pacer test. The Fitness Gram pacer test? They still do that? A Dickie? They still make these? Yeah, it's like the final and beginning exams. The end is nigh. But okay. Hope you pass those fitness exams. Actually, no. So when you first get PE as a class, you do your pacer test, and at the end of your semester of PE, you get another pacer test, but you have to do more than your last score. Okay. You gotta be better than who you were the day before. Some real Goku energy. For the new semester, I'm cooked. Oh man, as an Odie fan, I'm just wondering why I didn't know sooner how he has 2 toes on each foot. That is pretty. That is bizarre. Odie fan 52. It was like Odie fan, Super Odie fan 04. The fact of a screen name Big Super Odie fan. There probably is one. I shouldn't make fun of it. Most likely there is an account called Super Odie fan. Now I'm making fun of a really real person. Unintentionally. Wait a second, here we go. Nintendo music is so good, man. Oh, yeah, also it helps me focus. Like, you don't have... Like, background music is so super specific for doing anything that you want. Because it's made to not be intrusive. Like, you're not made to pay attention to it. It's very fantastic. And I have not taken a single break. I should just stretch my legs. Just stretch in general. Goodness gracious. Why? Don't I take a break? Goodness. I gotta find a way to improve my eyesight. Because I hate getting glasses. I hate glasses. Okay. But that's something for another day. Wait, yeah, that's the right. I used to think contacts burn out, but it doesn't make much sense. I don't think contacts do that. I just don't like wearing them or putting them on. I blink way too much. But I know being in front of this computer monitor most times out of the day isn't doing anything helpful to my eyesight either. Maybe in the future, when I have money, I'll get laser eye surgery or something. And improve and cheat my way through better eyesight. You know how people have like a special thing, big window tint in front of their car? I think so. What about it? Maybe they have those for tablets so you can actually see. I don't have a problem seeing my tablet. I just have a. When you look at a screen for too long, it does not help your eyesight. I can tell you that. Hashtag true facts. The hashtag, the more you know. Exactly. Okay, let me just do 2 more edits, and then I'll call it a stream. And I'll eat some food or something to celebrate. It's 3-star meal quoting Angel exactly. That's a way to end the day. For real, for real. Don't know what kind of game I'll play when I get off. But I will be playing game. A game. To unwind. Personally having a 3-star meal at the end of the day is the best way to end it unless you're eating directly before bed. That's a bad idea. True facts. I agree. Fact check. I agree. I don't think I saved yet. Okay. Alrighty. Save. Alright. I think that's good enough to call it a day. I appreciate you, Bree, for coming out. And spending time. Garfield's a day around. Not only I love chubby characters, yeah. Bye. I enjoy my time. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Anyway, take care. Peace.